Santel of the A-Team along with Paul Adams in our TV main event. We saw earlier in the program Cassidy Riley here in SAW Wrestling standing up for the man that the A-Team put out recently, one Chase Stevens. Issued a challenge to Rick Santel. Rick Santel, well, he accepted that challenge in the form of a sucker punch, quite honestly. And Reno Riggins has shot, Cassidy Riley hits the ring, and we got fists flying right here as the bell rings and we're underway.
Cassidy Riley coming in like a house of fire at the beginning of the program, dropping a challenge to Rick Santel. Rick Santel said he would answer the bell, come out here today and take on Cassidy Riley. Whoa, I don't know if that was a smart move from Rick Santel.
Cassidy Riley and Chase Stevens. Oh my goodness, what a backdrop. Very, very good friends, of course. Reno is well documented. Cassidy Riley, Chase Stevens have run the roads together. They were in tag teams together, as a matter of fact, in the history of the two men.
Oh, definitely so, definitely so. Cassidy Riley has been on tour around the country and overseas. Has been keeping up what's been going on here in SAW. He called me on the phone and said, when can I get back into SAW? He said he knew that Chase Stevens was down and out, kind of outnumbered with the A-Team. He wanted to get back in here. I said, how quick can you get here?
Oh my goodness.
Santel
right out in front of us here as Cassidy Riley is absolutely fired up for this match. Oh, what a shot across the back. And then the chop.
These guys out here on the floor battling
into
all over the sawmill.
Into the apron there goes Rick Santel. Cassidy Riley all over Santel right here.
I'd like to say hi to all my friends out at the Dog of Nashville watching SAW Wrestling tonight. Give yourselves a big hand out there. They've had hot dog eating contests, they've had some wrestling, they've had some good music, and now it's time for some SAW Wrestling.
You know I love those sausages.
Oh yeah.
I love them.
I knew you would.
Love them. Rick Santel looking to try to get a handshake. Oh, I was going to say, surely not. A stomp to the foot instead. And then Cassidy Riley is caught up by Paul Adams on the outside. One of those great equalizers of the A-Team. And then a backdrop right there on Riley. And Rick Santel is looking for a cover and a 2 count.
That weasel Paul Adams gets himself in this match. I mean, he is the equalizer for all of his men in the ring. I don't care who one of Paul Adams' guys is facing. You always have to give them the advantage because whenever he's on the outside of the ring lurking, that spells trouble for anyone else out there.
We've called it time and time again, the numbers game, and it always seems to be in favor of the A-Team, no doubt about it.
I know my good friend Jimmy Mitchell is watching. Want to give him a shout out. I'm shouting him out.
A shot right there to the side of the head by Rick Santel, and then a double axe handle to the back, and now Santel looking to do more damage, utilizing the ring ropes, wrenching back on Cassidy Riley now. He's got to do some damage to the back.
Oh, definitely so, definitely so. Rick Santel using all of that 5 count, knowing that he's got 5 seconds to break that hold. And he used every last nanosecond of it.
And you can believe that was at the direction of that man on the outside there, taunting Cassidy Riley. Paul Adams, the leader of the A-Team. This is our TV main event. Cassidy Riley trying to fire up now with punches to the midsection. And now going upstairs. And it looks like Rick Santel may be staggered and in trouble here. Cassidy Riley throwing everything he's got. Wants a standing pillar for post. Does so. Big shot. No!
Oh!
2 feet up and then the double axe handle once again to the lower back.
It's Cassidy Riley. His resume reads like a who's who. He's been in all the major federations, and now he's here in SAW, and we're glad to have him.
A 2 count right there from Rick Santel on Cassidy Riley, and once again he'll bury that knee in the center of the back of Cassidy Riley and pull back on that neck.
He's going to work on Cassidy Riley right here. What a main event we have here for you, ladies and gentlemen. SAW. Cassidy Riley comes out at the beginning of the program, throws down the gauntlet to Rick Santel. And as you see, this crowd's 100% behind Cassidy Riley. And as you see Rick Santel working on that lower back, nice knee to the kidneys there. That's going to make it tough in the morning, I'll tell you that.
Oh, and now he stands right on that area you were just mentioning. Rick Santel very smartly now picking out a body part and going for it. And it is the lower back of Cassidy Riley. And now it looks like after that shot he wants a cover and he gets a 2 count.
Oh my goodness.
You know, Cassidy Riley has spent some time on the shelf recently. He was actually doing some motion capture for a video game, a wrestling video game, and actually turned an ankle doing that and had to spend some time on the shelf. Those fellas, you know, they're really doing those moves to make those video games, and evidently he got that ankle caught underneath him, had to miss some time, unfortunately. But he's looking great right now in the ring. He's on the wrong end of things right now, but definitely in shape is Cassidy Riley and ready to compete.
It was basically a freak accident that had happened to him, but he had rehabbed that ankle, and he looks to be 100% here tonight.
That's got nothing to do with what Rick Santel's doing to him, though. If Rick Santel, if he had anything to say about it, he would definitely not be at 100% at this point. A shot right there. Riley was looking to come off those ropes, but caught there by that knee lift to the midsection.
Rick Santel bringing that knee into the midsection and now the lower back, and he goes back to wrenching the neck back on Cassidy Riley. You know, not only does this hurt the back, the upper extremities of a man, but it takes the wind out of him.
It's got to be very, very difficult to breathe when your neck is in that position. You can see how proud Rick Santel is of his work in the ring right now. Why not? He has Cassidy Riley in a bad way in the center of the ring.
Believe me, I've been in many matches like this. I remember one night in the Louisville Gardens, and I had Dutch Mantell as an opponent, and he had me in this maneuver, and I thought he was going to choke me out. I couldn't get my win.
Well, that may be exactly what's happening here. It looks like Cassidy Riley, though, is showing enough of a sign of life that Marcus Pastorius, our official in our main event here tonight, is saying that he's not going to check the arm, and now back up comes Cassidy Riley to that vertical base, and now a couple of shots to the midsection, but that's cut off by the A-Team's Rick Santel.
Cassidy Riley needs to get a rally going here. He needs to get some momentum.
Ducks under that clothesline, off the ropes, and with the back elbow. What a maneuver by the athletic Cassidy Riley. Big clothesline, now a scoop, and a slam for Rick Santel. Riley looking to go up, and slingshot, moonsault, 1, 2, no!
I thought he had him right there. My goodness. Spring-legged moonsault right there in the middle of the rope. I thought he had Santel.
Oh, what a chop right there. How did Rick Santel kick out of that maneuver? Cassidy Riley looking to finish this off now. What's he looking for? It's no, misses with that somersault splash, and then a nice job by Rick Santel taking the legs out from under and getting a 2 count on Riley.
My goodness. Goes in with the cartwheel going in with the overweight. No one's home. And then Rick Santel sweeps the leg.
Oh, nice job right there. The knee to the jaw. Now Santel looking for the Santel slam. Looking for the Santel slam. If he hits it, no. Countered by Riley. Looking to roll him up. He does so. 1, 2, and off comes Riley, and down goes Paul Adams under a clothesline. Kick to the midsection. DDT.
This could be it right
here. The
here.
cover, 1, 2, 3. That's all, and that's all.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Cassidy Riley comes into the Sawmill and gets a victory over Rick Santel.
Cassidy Riley's debut in the Sawmill is a victory over the A-Team's Rick Santel. Paul Adams on the outside looks much worse for wear as well. We'll thank him for that later. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching SAW Television. We are a cut above the rest, and we'll see you in 7 days' time.